Suprabhatam, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. We will do the word split first. Pravrittim cha, nivrittim cha, karya karye. It's a word, one word. Bhaya bhaye, another word. Bandham, moksham, cha, ya, vetti, buddhihi, sa, partha, satviki. So the context is that just yesterday we heard that in the context of classifying the various work and the activities that we do, buddhi and dhriti are being classified into sattvika, rajasika and tamasika. So in this shloka, commencing from this shloka, you will see what is a sattvika buddhi, and in the subsequent shlokas you will see what is a tamasika, rajasika buddhi, and then in the same way what is dhriti, fortitude, strength of mind, how it is classified into sattva, rajas and tamas. Now let us look at the shloka in hand, that is what is a sattvika buddhi. Before going into what is a sattvika in buddhi, what is buddhi? Buddhi has been identified in our shastras as intellect. Again, intellect is just a translation. How do we understand what does the intellect do? Adhyavasayatmika buddhihi. Sankhya philosophy says Adhyavasayatmika buddhihi. Nishchayatmika buddhihi. That faculty of our mind which helps in making decisions. So that is buddhi. So that activity by which we come to a decision, either to do or not to do. That buddhi is very essential for us. Everyone understands that. So it is that by which we do actions. And it is by those actions of our choice that we reap benefits. Either we are happy by that or not happy by that. So at the root of every action is our intellect. So how to inform the intellect in a proper way, in a sattvic way? We know that to build the body, there are a lot of exercises, activities, vyayama, asanas are there. How do you build your intellect? So 4 exercises for the intellect is given so that you can build your intellect in a sattvika manner. Why should you build your intellect in a sattvika manner? So that you can make the right decisions, right choices. And if you make the right choices, you will be happy. Relatively happy, and then finally you can work towards ultimate absolute ananda, paramananda, moksha, etc. So hence it is very, very important to inform our intellect, build our intellect in a sattvika manner for our entire life. So what are the 4 things, 4 exercises that are required for the intellect? Pravrittincha nivrittincha, karya karye, bhaya bhaye, bandham mokshancha. If these 4 dualities, binaries are known, then your intellect is very well informed. At the base of it is pravritti and nivritti. What is pravritti and nivritti? According to Acharya Shankara, in his commentary to Bhagavad Gita, he says that pravritti is karma marga, the path of karma, doing various actions, reaping benefits, progressing in life for materialistic prosperity. That is, doing actions for materialistic prosperity. Karma marga is pravritti. And nivritti is doing, kind of orienting ourselves towards the ultimate goal of self-realization. What is my true nature? Am I the body? Am I the mind? Am I the senses? Am I beyond that? Am I the pure consciousness? So traveling in that path and being established in that jnana, that I am pure consciousness, transcending all the koshas. So travel in that path is nivritti. So the first exercise, the first information, the first training to the intellect that is to be given is that there are 2 paths in life. The karma, materialistic prosperity, progress, and spiritual progress and self-realization. Life is not about earning degrees. Life is not only about earning kind of positions, progressing. Of course, that is one path. For that also there is an end. One should turn inwards. So these two paths are there in life. We have these two choices. So that information has to be given. Or else, if you are only aware of the materialistic progress in life, everyone gets tired. There is a burnout syndrome everywhere. You can see in IT industry and other things. If you are only aware of pravritti, if the intellect only knows about pravritti, earn more, and build yourself, career, all those things, then fatigue will set in one day or the other. So it is to be, in our culture, it is quite natural. We see great many jnanis around us, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Vivekananda, Ramana Maharshi and others, inform your intellect that there is the other path also. Then when you are tired here, or then when you see that this is meaningless, you can beautifully transition and find peace there. So informing the intellect about pravritti and nivritti right in the beginning, during the education phase itself, is a very good training for the intellect. Okay, now I choose the marga of pravritti, activity, karma marga I choose. Then materialistic prosperity, that's what I am aiming at. Nothing wrong at that. Our Shastras do not proscribe or do not prevent you from materialistic prosperity and well-being. If you are going in that path, then you should be aware of karya, akarya. If you are taking the path of karma, be very well informed about what to do and what not to do. The do's and don'ts. So that is very well laid out in our Yoga Shastra. The yamas inform us about the don'ts. Do not do violence, ahimsa. Do not utter falsehood, that is satyam. Do not covet others' property, asteyam. Do not be over sensuous, that is brahmacharyam. Do not accumulate more than what you require, that is aparigraha. In the same way, that is akarya. Avoid things that should not be done. And karya is shaucha, santosha, tapas, swadhyaya, ishvara pranidhana. I am not elaborating all these things. You can learn. These are the first two limbs of Ashtanga Yoga, which it teaches about karya and akarya. Go out and earn and achieve your ambitions, but be guided by yama and niyama that will teach you about karya and akarya. And then, of course, even in the path of pravritti, continuing in the path of pravritti, if that is your choice, inform the intellect that there is a bhaya and abhaya. There are certain things from which you should be afraid of, and certain things you can liberate fear from yourself. What is the thing I should be afraid of? There are two views on that. One thing is, generally you say God-fearing. Fear the God. See, there is an eye in the sky which is watching you. So let all your actions be guided by that fear. Bhayadasya agnistapati, bhayattapati suryaha, bhayad indrascha vayuscha, mrutyurdhavati panchamaha. Let that fear of the Almighty be there. No, for me there is no Almighty, etc. Then fear yourself. Fear that conscience. Hridayam, your heart will tell what is right or what is wrong. Fear yourself, fear that conscience, or else later you will be consumed by guilt. You will be consumed by anxiety. You will be consumed by worry and fear. So hence, let there be fear in things which your heart does not permit. Let there be no fear. Let there be total freedom from fear in things which your heart says, go ahead. But how do I inform my heart about what to fear, what not to fear? Tasmat Shastram Pramanamte. Study Shastras like Bhagavad Gita. There it is very clearly informed what to fear from, what not to fear from, how to inform and build your conscience. For that, Shastras are there. So, if you are in the path of materialistic prosperity, do take care of Karya, Akarya, do take care of Bhaya and Abhaya. Then, if your mind says, no, I am not for this rat race, then where should you channelize your energy? Bandham moksham cha. What leads to bondage? What leads to liberation? What leads to suffering? Is nurturing the body or the mind or the senses, will it lead to freedom from anxiety, fear, worry? No, because this is like an endless wave. Wave after wave keeps coming in this materialistic existence. So only when I turn towards my Satchidananda Swarupa, there is a deep sea, it's peace and bliss. So one should inform your intellect. If you choose the Nivritti Marga, about Bandha and Moksha, deep introspection and reflection is needed. So hence, these four aspects, Pravritti, Nivritti, Karya, Akarya, Bhaya, Abhaya, Bandha and Moksha, with these things you have to work out with your intellect. That intellect is a Sattvika intellect which will gradually lead to happiness and transcendence and bliss. Thank you.
Today we have esteemed guest with us. In fact, both of them are in Pravritti and Karya and working for moksha of their own fields. I am very happy to introduce them to all of you. Shri Mr. Praveen Raiji, please come, sir. Dr. Bharat Shahji, Mr. Praveen Raiji, Head Technology Translation and Innovation Division, DST, New Delhi. Dr. Bharat Shahji, Director, Nisargopachar Ashram, Gotri, Baroda. He is basically pediatrician and turned as naturopath. He is also member, governing body, National Institute of Naturopathy, Pune. Both are here to witness the life of Prashanti. I welcome you, sir, both of you, for S-VYASA and as well as Maitrimilan. We also have our own colleagues as guests from the city campus. I request Bharti Devi ji to give the information.
As a part of regular activity of the Internal Quality Assurance Cell, that is IQAC, we have a faculty induction program, that is Shikshaka Dakshaka, introduction of S-VYASA culture to all the new faculty members who have joined S-VYASA. So in this regard, we have faculty members from both the campus, that is the city campus, which we have as Advanced School of Technology, and our main campus, Prashanti Kutiram, who have gathered here. We have directors, deans, and HOD of all the campuses. We welcome all of you to the S-VYASA family. And one more thing, sometimes blessings comes in the front, sometimes luck comes in the front. It is very rare occasions where blessing and luck comes together, and it is one among many. Like that, we have one among many here, Dr. Geetanjali, HOD of Management Division, who is celebrating her birthday, and not only her birthday, her son's birthday. So mom, Dio birthdays together. Let us chant Mahamrityunjay mantra as a regular practice of S-VYASA.
Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva bandhanat mrutyomukshiyamambrutaat. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva bandhanat mrutyomukshiyamambrutaat. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva bandhanat mrutyomukshiyamambrutaat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukhabhat bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.